Well, very good. Good morning, everyone. My name's Marilyn Fusco, and I'm the Public and Government Affairs Manager for AAA South Dakota. I'd like to thank you for coming here today. As you probably know, most of the schools in South Dakota are starting this week, and we wanted to warn drivers that they really need to be on their toes during the morning and afternoon hours when the kids are walking or biking to and from school. It's more important than ever not to drive distracted. Kids can be unpredictable and spontaneous, so motorists really need to expect the unexpected. Kids can emerge suddenly between two parked cars in just a second. And our research shows that it only takes 2 seconds of taking your eyes off the road that doubles your chance of crashing. So that's not very long. So please slow down and remember the speed limits are there in school zones to keep kids safe. And the other thing I wanted to mention today is AAA has launched a multi-year campaign called Don't Drive Intoxicated, Don't Drive Intoxicated. And this campaign is focused around bringing awareness so that people don't drive distracted. And we're hoping that you will join us in taking this pledge. You can go online to AAA.com/Don't Drive Distracted and be one of those that are really focused on just driving, because that is more important than ever with all the distractions that are there today. I want to introduce Mia from Robert Frost and Henry. They are school safety patrollers, and they do a great job, along with all the other hundreds of safety patrollers in South Dakota. What they do is very, very important. They teach kids safety rules, and they make sure that kids get to and from the school safely. So we want to thank them and congratulate them on doing a great job. Now I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Brian Maher. He's the superintendent of the Sioux Falls schools.
Well, thank you for the introduction, and welcome to everybody for helping us to create awareness today. It's one thing for us to talk about school starting, but it really helps us when folks like AAA, the Sioux Falls Police Department, and the media team up to help us with that message. So thank you for helping with that message. We say many times, and we mean it, I hope it never becomes a trite saying, that safety is our #1 priority in the Sioux Falls School District. And in this situation where the public can take precautions to help us have a safe start to our school year, we really hope that the public will help keep our students safe as they make their way to and from school at this point in the year. Starting this Thursday, we'll have more than 24,000 students and more than 3,500 employees begin to arrive at school at nearly the same time. So we'll have about 28,000 more people around those schools in 2 days than we've had for a couple of months here. That's a lot of traffic in those neighborhoods, as you well know. Traffic is going to be slower, at least we certainly hope traffic is going to be slower, but we know it has to be to keep everybody safe. Be patient, plan ahead, and think of the children who are now inhabiting those neighborhoods again. Be aware of those times in the spring and the fall where the sun hits just right and it's difficult to see pedestrians, it's difficult to see bicyclists, and I would challenge you to think of that big yellow school bus not as that big piece of metal, but actually as a representation of kids that are inside. So when you see that bus stopped and you see that light, those lights flashing, do not go around. Remember that bus and those lights represent students. We truly appreciate our relationship with the Sioux Falls Police Department, and specifically with the school resource officers who are in our buildings every day helping us to keep our students and our city safe. Their presence is an integral piece of our school safety plan and integral to the safe start of schools. Before and after school, we have staff that are positioned around our buildings and in the traffic areas around our schools. Further, we have our safety patrol students who are positioned on key corners to help their students and adults travel safely around the school perimeter. Please keep an eye out for the vests like you see here in front of you today, and honor the work that the students do in trying to keep their colleagues safe. Thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you, Dr. Maher. Now I'd like to introduce Matt Cook. He's with Falls Area Bicyclists.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Matt. As Marilyn said, my name is Matt, and I am with Falls Area Bicyclists. I am an at-large board member. And as school starts, we want to encourage everyone to slow down at school zones. On average, it only adds anywhere between 30 seconds and 1 minute to your daily commute. So I believe we all should have that amount of time to help save a life, keep everyone safe. Not every student will be dropped off at school or take the school bus, so please watch out at corners, watch between cars, and be aware that our kids are special and they deserve to get to school and back home safely. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. And now we'd like to have Officer Robert Draeger, the school resource officer. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Officer Robert Draeger. I'm a Sioux Falls police officer. I'm also a school resource officer based out of Lincoln High School, but I also cover many elementaries. The big message is school has already started. We have several of the private schools are already in session, and their kids are walking to school too. People need to slow down in those school zones. Do not drive on autopilot. Pay attention to what's going on. Concentrate on driving. The major news from the Sioux Falls Police Department for this back to school season is that if you are caught speeding in the school zone, you will see a significant increase in the fines this year. Things are changing. They're not maybe quite doubling, but you will see a significant increase in the fines if you're caught speeding in a school zone. So that would be the big news from us this year. And we will be out in force in the school zones.